If you've ever played GTA, you'll definitely know what a heist is, but for those of you who haven't, a heist is basically people stealing shit. And back in 2020, a genius woman came up with the idea of stealing chicken wings from the school that she worked at. Now, she was the food service director for the Chicago School District, and she did not have a good history with the bank. She had filed multiple bankruptcies throughout her past, but 2020 was going to be the year where she got rich. She was really going to knuckle down and start focusing on her criminal enterprise of chicken wings. Now, her whole kind of game plan was she would call up the district's main food supplier and say, hey, yeah, for no reason at all, I need about $30,000 worth of chicken wings. Don't ask who I am. Don't ask why I need it. Just, you know, I'll be there to pick it up. I don't know why no one would really question that. You've just got a random woman, no one really of any sort of significance besides the fact that she works at the school, picking up chicken wings in her car and then just driving home. Now, obviously, she wasn't dumb enough to just leave them at her house or leave them in her car. She would actually leave them in a van, so she had some strategy to it. She wasn't an idiot. I'm starting to think about it now, and she had to have had someone who was buying the chicken wings from her. Can you imagine if she was just getting through that many chicken wings, like every single night? Oh, chicken wings for dinner again. Who would have thought? Anyway, she somehow managed to make this criminal enterprise last for about 2 years, which really blows my mind. I feel like if someone is just so blatantly stealing chicken wings, which isn't something that's often stolen, you would get a little bit suspicious. But no, the only time she actually got caught is when her superiors, so you know, her bosses at the school, carried out a bit of an audit check for the food orders and realized that they'd gone $300,000 over budget. Now, one of the main reasons why she was actually able to get away with this heist was because it started in 2020 and a lot of the students weren't in school, obviously. So all of the meals would get prepped, and then if the students wanted to or the parents wanted to, they could come and collect some meals for the students. Maybe some families are struggling and they rely on the school meals. And it was a much easier process for the woman to be able to steal all of these chicken wings. But now some really crazy statistics for you guys. I mean, this will actually blow your fucking mind. But over the 2 years of her carrying out this heist, she stole 11,000 cases of chicken wings. Not 11,000 chicken wings, 11,000 cases, which is roughly 500 cases a month. That's fucking ludicrous. I mean, if we're saying that each case weighs maybe 10 kilos, that's like 600 to 1,000 chicken wings per case. That's fucking ridiculous. And she was stealing 500 cases a month. Anyway, in total, she stole $1.5 million worth of chicken wings, which is why I like to call this the heist of the century. I don't know how many of those chicken wings she ate, but in order to steal that many chicken wings, that's got to be some pretty tasty shit. Obviously, we're all going to assume that she was selling the chicken wings afterwards. Maybe she was close with a restaurant. Maybe she'd set up her own business or underground business or something. Maybe she had her own chicken restaurant. I don't know. But finally, on the 9th of August, she pleaded guilty to the crimes, and she was given 9 years in prison. Wow. I mean, that is like truly the heist of the century. I mean, I really don't know how she got away with it for so long, but to be honest, the creativity of this crime is just impressive to me. And actually, thanks to the numbers, we can figure out how much a crate actually was. So from my maths here, 1.5 million divided by 11,000, $136 per case. Wow. And she was stealing 500 of them per month. And yeah, that is the heist of the century. If someone manages to top this shit, maybe someone decides that they want to start stealing whole chickens. Maybe they start stealing live chickens. They steal $2 million worth of live chickens. That would be pretty fucking wild. I'd love to see that next in the next update. Seriously, don't get any ideas. Don't do that. Don't replicate this woman. It's fucking stupid. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.